Okay, we're gonna talk about uploading file in Flask, and I'm gonna go to the documentation for this. Kind of overwhelming if you see this, and you know what? You don't need, because I already work and all the code is working fine at this point. If you're watching this video in this version, like they did not. If you see this code like that, like you need to figure out what's going on, what's happening on this code. But you know what, I'm gonna see what's the file upload. So this is the on the documentation. So this is the safest way. I don't recommend you like getting codes like somebody else like that. It's not safe. And we're gonna go to the documentation of the of Plus, because you don't need to build this on scratch anyway. There's a built-in function. They already test this. And you know what, I'm gonna do it, upload, and like that, upload that. And yeah, so if you go to the folder file, you're gonna see this where my upload is. And yeah, so it's working fine anyway. I'm gonna explain a little bit. And on the documentation, so there's some like did they did not add that on the documentation. If you see this, it's kind of overwhelming anyway. And you know what, let's just start it. So first you need to import this one, send from directory. Like we never learned this thing, so where you pull this thing, it's on the documentation. You need to use this in order to send from directory. And yeah, let's just start it. So we're working on this kind of file, browser.util, to secure file name. Like on older version, like it's not on the util folder like that, .util. Like they update it, and some old tutorial like they use this only. That's why you should always read the documentation. And first of all, you need to specify this for your upload folder, allowed extension, app.config. So I did not put the dimension of size of the picture you're gonna upload. It's up to you. You can, where is it? You can get that on, where is it? Yeah, this one, improving upload. So content length, like that. You can do that. And yeah, it's up to you anyway. You can check that too. So this the four are very important anyway on this tutorial. And this one's on documentation, allowed extension. So this is how you can implement that. You don't need to like check the file name that like, okay, you cannot upload like only allowed file on this. This is the best practice. So for example, if somebody like upload like index.php, that can delete your entire directory, you're already fucked, and you don't want that to happen. So you should always allow the extension only. It's a good practice. Like if you're running on like Linux, like your PHP running on your system, if they somehow like run the code on your directory, like delete the entire directory, and yeah, you already messed up anyway. And upload that file name. Where's your file you're gonna upload? And up that route. So this the upload, all the, how we gonna say it, the background happening. If request that post, already know this, request file, no such file. And you don't need to like understand this all. Like this saying that we're gonna get the file and put it on the folder name, and all of the security, like it's already built in. That's why the good thing using like Django and Flask, you don't need to implement that on the scratch. You should always like on your back of your head, like you understand what's happening on the code. And yeah, so if there's a bug, you should go to the GitHub and say there's a bug about like this and like that type of attack, and they're gonna fix it. It's not your job to fix the entire like framework anyway. And yeah, so file, nothing too complicated about this. So secure that file name, that's on the documentation. You should use that. I think you should read the secure that file name. Maybe I have a time I'm gonna read how they implement the secure file name or something like that. And yeah, so this is the file upload. You can use my code or enhance this. And yeah, see you in the next tutorial.